Hello everybody!
Hi.
Yeah, it's season 8.
Yes.
The hiatus is over.
Yes, finally the hiatus is over. Unfortunately, we're the only two that can make it here for the hiatus, so meh.
But we've got some ponies.
Yes, we're going to do a live review.
Yeah. Live review! Live review! And if I can be bothered in post-processing, I'm going to make that go all different colours. You'll know when this uploads whether I could be bothered to do that.
Yeah, you're totally ripping off PewDiePie now. We have really sunk to a new level.
Hey, he's got millions of subscribers, maybe we will as well.
That's never gonna happen, is it?
Okay, anyway, let's quit this banter and get straight on with the show.
Yeah. Starting it.
As soon as I find my mouse, which is just here, okay.
Starting it in
3, 2, 1, go. Play.
Oh, for God's sake.
This happened while we were gone? Wow, those are all the places we went when we left to save Equestria. There's that horrid town where we were almost sold. The pirates! They were pretty awesome. Once they decided not to throw us overboard. And now the errands!
Oh my God, it's included stuff from the movie!
Yeah. Shooby-doo, shooby-doo.
What about that unicorn, the one who attacks Canterlot?
What?
Tempest, I invited her to come to Ponyville.
What?
She wanted to spread the word of the Storm King's defeat and share what she learned about.
Oh!
What's the face? EGOC
Friendship
unicorn.
on Equestria?
Edgehorn.
I've had quite enough life-threatening adventures, thank you very much.
Hello.
How many friendship quests do you think we need to go on before we have to expand the throne room? We can't do it all alone. Sure we can. We just need to knock this wall down. No, I mean the world is filled with so many different creatures who know nothing about friendship. We need help if we're going to teach them all about friendship. Lots of help.
Gee. They're going to go proselytizing. Have you heard the good news of friendship?
Oh my God, they're actually going on a
We
crusade.
are going to open a school.
They're going to open a school.
A school.
Nani?
Oh God.
My Little Pony has turned into a high school anime, everybody.
Oh my God, it's actually done it. It's actually turning into a high school anime just with the girl being girl
Mad Pony.
Oh my God.
The Mad Pony actually did it. They turned My Little Pony into an anime. Wow. Except if this is going to be like if it's going to be like an anime school, you can guarantee there's going to be some really weird courses like boat driving or tank battling or, you know, normal stuff like that.
It's a wonderful idea, Twilight. I'll help in any way I can.
I just have a few questions. What time should school start each day?
It really depends.
9 AM.
For class, do you test regularly?
An hour.
What about
Yes.
class projects? Fair
Yes.
sign seating, open seating, or is that?
Let her answer.
Oh, Twilight, you are my star pupil. If anyone knows how to run a school, it's you.
There's a big difference between attending a school and running one. It's not like there's a rule book to follow.
Actually, there is. The
You have to write
EEA
one.
guidebook is very specific about how to run a school.
Oh, guidelines.
I've never heard of that. Should I have heard of that?
Of course not. You've never run a school before.
Regulations,
Equestrian
damn it.
Education Association is a board
Just
of
like the
learning
EU.
bodies that oversee every school in Equestria.
Pretty much like every regulation company ever.
Okay, fair enough, that's true.
Not even a princess can do whatever she likes when it comes to shaping young pony minds.
Yeah.
The EEA ensures that whether it's unicorns studying magic, Pegasi learning weather, or earth ponies researching agriculture, all schools are held
What
to
does that
the
look
same
like?
class standards.
Is that United
They'll need to approve your
United
plan
Nations?
before.
No, is it?
It does look similar to one of those.
Okay, Spike. Looks like we have a presentation to make.
After everything we've been through, how
Right.
hard can that
PowerPoint.
Oh,
Also, don't say that.
don't say
be?
that.
I'm gonna go with really hard.
Hello. My name is...
Princess Twilight Sparkle. I am Chancellor Naysay. Equestria
Naysay.
owes you great debt. But princess or no,
Is that Snape?
I expect you to do things by the book.
Oh. So
Turn to page
she's
394.
Curriculum meets all your requirements, Chancellor.
so basically she's having to deal with bureaucrats.
Yeah.
the most evil of
We trust
people.
you to follow through with this plan. You leave the school unattended to gallop off on your adventures.
My journey beyond Equestria showed me firsthand that the threats out there are greater than we imagined. If we want to keep our land safe and create a friendlier tomorrow, we need to teach the magic of friendship far and wide.
A school for ponies to learn how to protect themselves.
What?
More like respecting differences and communicating.
The EEA concurs. Every pony should be prepared to defend our way of life. So, if your work is in order, provisional EEA approval is granted. You will need to observe your school up and running before it can be fully accredited.
Then please, join us for Friends and Family Day. It'll be the perfect time to see our progress.
Stamp. And that's
Oh my-
definitely,
oh my
that's definitely going.
That's definitely bureaucrats. I mean,
Oh my god, she got a Spyro level.
what the? How the hell did she afford that? Well, she's a princess, I suppose.
Coach, dressing the part would help me feel the part. Not your dress. This. Us. Teaching? They're gonna think I'm an egghead.
You kind of are.
Well, the students are gonna love my confetti cannon class. It's gonna be
You can't have a class just about confetti cannons.
Oh my god, I could already see the fail of this.
See?
I don't know about all this.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Everything about this school just feels right. See? If Twilight isn't stressed, you guys
Yeah,
have
it's
nothing to
recording.
worry about.
And you're sure you want us to be teachers in classrooms?
They're not exactly the.
EA is very
Applejack
clear
already has a
on
full-time job.
We
Yeah,
have a
exactly.
huge responsibility, and I
So
need
does
to
Rarity, in fact.
Yes, they already have full-time jobs. They don't have time for this.
Aw, not even a
What the hell?
I know it's
Don't take a cannon to school, oh my god!
Oh my god, Carrington School! Oh my god!
I was just thinking of the Brody's React thing. Who is it?
Hey, Professor.
The Vinyl Girl.
We're missing probably half of this, by the way.
No, it's fine, I'm keeping track.
About that, one thing I forgot to mention. It's not just ponies.
Oh! Interesting.
That was unexpected.
Oh! Makes sense.
Oh, changeling!
Dragon?
Oh,
Students certainly traveled from far and wide
Bird
to
thing?
this
Princess
should make,
Celestia helped me reach out to all the kingdoms.
this
After all,
should
friendship
be
is something that needs to
things
be shared with
somewhat interesting.
Changeling?
Oh,
He's gonna get bullied.
yeah, I can tell.
Welcome to the School of Friendship. I'm your head mare, Twilight Sparkle. Please follow Guidance Counselor Starlight to sign in and get your class assignments. Then we can show you your living quarters.
Whoa, sorry. I'm Sandbar. Are you a student here too?
No, I just figured I'd randomly stand here and see how many ponies would walk into me.
I like that guy.
Yeah.
he's got some good sarcasm to him.
Grandpa Gruff, what are you doing here?
Flew all the way from Griffinstone to introduce Gallus.
Rainbow Dash, right? Gilda told me about you. You're a teacher? Ah, thought you'd be cooler.
Oh, savage.
This Joda Yak. She come to pony school. Make it better.
Yeah, can't wait to meet ponies and tell all about
Bang. Oh.
Yeah, you need to really work on integrating these, like...
The dragons are better than this.
Oh wow.
Why am I here?
Wow, it's like Scootaloo with Dragon.
I'm ordering you to be here. Hey, Spider.
That is
Come meet Smolder.
Smolder.
Great to see you, Umber.
See, her name even starts with an
Which one
S.
is Smolder?
Ocellus, what did we
I
talk
see.
about?
Oh.
I told you,
Stay in your own form. It's the polite thing to do. Sorry, she's shy.
What is that?
Whoa.
No way! I didn't know ponies could turn into... what are you?
A changeling.
Ponies can turn into changelings?
No, oh.
Is she a friend of Gabby's by any chance?
She shouldn't. No, I think that's a hippogriff.
I am General Seaspray of Her Majesty Queen Novo's Navy. I would like to introduce the Queen's niece, Silverstream.
This place is amazing!
Is this the sort of normal behaviour for hippogriffs?
Anyway, wow!
Because if it is, it would explain that.
This is the Pinkie
Silver
Pie
Pearl.
of...
It would explain Silver Pearl a lot.
Jesus.
They're gonna have to work on integrating these.
Of our school. I hope you'll all join us for Friends and Family Day to see the amazing progress your
I like how Ember, Ember and Smolder, they're both tsundere as hell.
Well, you kind of.
It's not like I want to go to school, bugger!
Oh my god, it is Tim.
Oh great, High School Musical.
Oh. Well, let's put it this way. Jonathan will be pleased.
Take a breath, look around, it's amazing.
Will you?
I can't believe that it's real. Students go more, new ideas to explore. Can't contain the excitement I feel.
Wait, I've just had a thought. She's gonna have to deal with Ofsted, essentially. The pony equivalent of Ofsted.
Well, she's already been dealing with like the education
Well, yeah. Well, that's essentially...
regulators.
Well, that's what I mean. They are essentially Ofsted.
Apples, apples, apples. Just apples, oranges are nope, pears are nope.
Wait, hold on, not like that. Just a second. I'm not sure if that method's approved. Let me take a look. Yep, right here in the book. Come on, we just got in the groove. Can't mess up, can't afford a mistake now. We are shaping young minds to ignite. Do it like it says in the book. Now make sure you're doing it right.
You see, this is actually interesting. Because this is the thing. The way they're teaching was actually a better way of doing things. Because treating it, yeah, so in other words, the original way they were doing it was engaging. The other one wasn't engaging. And because of it, they're basically finding it boring. So yeah, I can see what the argument here, and it's basically saying that these regulators, you know, if you do things by the book too much, you basically end up making it boring. That's essentially, you know, what they're trying to do. So yeah, so I think I can already see where this is going. Oh, that's the boring way of doing it.
Is this what boring is? Am I bored? Please, these ponies are the heroes of Equestria.
Listen, these ponies saved all of us from the Storm King.
How? By boring him into surrender?
Our teachers are a little different than I expected. Ugh! Pony school waste of time! Yak school teach how to braid yak hair! Braiding yak hair is bad! Is there anything in Yakistan that isn't the best? Yes! Wait, no! Yak's best. No claws, no wings, no fire. What is it exactly you're proud of?
Oh, cool it. No need to harsh Yona's love for her heritage, okay?
Aw, are we not being sweet and friendly enough for you, pony?
That was sarcasm, right? Because you weren't being sweet or nice. Maybe dragon
Well done.
dragons are just too tough for friendship. Yeah, tough, just not nasty.
You call it nasty klutz.
What is going on here?
Just a friendly discussion
teachers. Face it, this school isn't gonna work.
Well, that's the thing. They're not terrible teachers. They were doing it the right way. They were teaching how they should have been.
I get it. Things are getting off to a rougher start than expected. But that's okay.
Who are you and what have you done with Twilight Sparkle?
Oh.
Every school in Equestria follows these rules. As long as we do too, we'll be fine. Maybe we should try something new? The EEA will be here this afternoon for Friends and Family Day. They need to see a school that follows their guidelines.
Yeah, and the.
Even if those guidelines aren't working? Well then, we have to try harder and make sure they do.
Trying hard doesn't.
Another morning, another chance to inspire us.
You can either try hard or try smart, and it would thought Purple Smart would have realised that.
Professor Dash's class is this way.
Where are you going? You're not skipping, are you? That's exactly what we're doing. But Friends and Family Day
Is after class. Relax. This is just a quick mental health break.
How long until we're going to see shipping art of those two?
There's probably already
Done.
It's done. Yeah, I was just about to say that. It's probably already done. It's gonna have already been done. I just know.
We're busted! Oh my! What are you all doing? Aren't
Oh my God, that is so.
A generosity field trip, dog!
Oh my God, that was the worst impression ever.
To look at our divine reflections.
No, this seems very Rarity to me.
Oh, that sounds nice. I take back everything I said about you. That was cool. Thanks. Wait, what did you say about me?
Oh.
Wow. You see, that's the interesting thing.
My friends can handle anything.
See, they're actually going to end up bonding and making friends by...
Problems?
Chancellor Macy, you're here.
Yes. And
He didn't teleport. He just walked through.
If there are problems,
Problems? Of course not. We can't wait to show you around.
And that's why griffins breathe fire when we get mad.
They do not. Wait, do they? No.
No, they
It's
don't.
just full of hot air. And yaks are actually good at jokes. How about that? What are dragons good at? Competition. Who's up for a race? Rainbow Dash, why aren't you in class teaching? Because my students are gone. Gone? Somewhere else. Doing a loyalty lesson. And I was just going to grab this pencil because they need it. Wherever they are, which I know because I'm the teacher.
You are not good at lying, are you? You are, Rainbow Dash.
follow the professor. I'm quite curious about this lesson in loyalty.
Of course, we want to instill a sense of loyalty towards others. We encourage acts of generosity and kindness.
We shouldn't be the only ones enjoying the view.
Yeah, not best at flying! An appreciation for the value of laughter. Flying is best! Congratulations, Yoda! You are officially the weirdest thing I've seen so far! What do you say, Ocellus? Can you be weirder than a flying yak?
What? Wait, what?
What? Oh right, so you're not going to show us then?
I have a feeling they're going to in just about a minute.
Look at the time. We better head to the lake for Friends and Family Day. I'm sure all the students and faculty will be there. What is that?
What the hell? Oh, for God's sake, are you kidding me? What the hell? Oh, for God.
Strike, Derpy.
What the hell? Seriously? Oh my god, seriously? Really? 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 Seriously? Oh, you flipping.
Skipping class wasn't the best idea.
This act of aggression against ponies.
I'm so sorry, Chancellor. We clearly had some students get a little carried away.
Those are students? But you said you were opening this school to protect Equestria, to defend ponies from dangerous creatures who don't have our best interests at heart.
My school teaches for all of us to work together through friendship.
And how do you know these creatures won't take what they have learned here and use it against us?
Friendship isn't just for ponies.
It should be.
Unicorn think yaks don't need friendship? Maybe yaks don't need ponies, though!
Oh my god.
Then perhaps you should return to your kind.
Oh my god.
Racist.
You racist as hell. Oh my god.
Novo will want to hear of this.
Oh my.
This place seemed lame anyways.
Oh my
It's
god.
fine. We know not every pony sees us the way you do. We're used to it.
Princess Celestia helped me reach out to all the kingdoms. When she hears you close the school
Because you failed to meet the EEA standards?
What?
Irresponsible teachers, students skipping class, endangering ponies. Your school is a disaster. Perhaps if you had higher standards for who was admitted, this could have been avoided. Regardless. By order of the EEA, I am shutting this school down.
Down. Whoa. Okay. This is actually something new. Like, this is actually a slice of life with a bit of actual, well. Okay.
Goddamn bureaucracy.
Okay, I will say something. This makes up for the last premiere. Because the last premiere it was kind of lackluster, if I'm entirely honest. This kind of sets a new bar, I think. This is definitely interesting. And the fact that they're actually crossing over to the movie as well.
Okay, everybody, we're back. Time for part 2. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Previously on My Little Pony.
Friendship quest beyond Equestria?
we are gonna open a school.
Expect you to do things by the book.
You have a huge responsibility, and I need you all to do this by the book. These ponies are the heroes of Equestria.
This is just a quick mental health break.
The school is under attack. Those are students. I am shutting this school
Down.
So, what I want to know is how the hell are these is more powerful than Celestia? Because,
Well, I mean, technically the Queen still has to do
well,
stick by regular. The thing is, regulations are like things, they exist, and yeah. They're not technically more powerful than Celestia. They've just got more control in a very specific sector.
yeah, so they are like bureaucrats basically.
And to be honest, that makes sense because a princess isn't going to be all knowing about all areas.
You feeling okay?
Wait,
Hey, that's a pretty dank pillow fort.
Look on the bright side. Sure, the EEA closed your friendship school, but now you've got time to do other stuff. It's like being on vacation.
Oh, a failure vacation. I'm supposed to be the princess of friendship, and all I did was make enemies with Equestria's allies, upset my friends, and get my school unaccredited. There is no right side.
Okay then, I'm gonna need backup. Operation Cheer Up is a go!
Twilight, you can't sit around in the boring dark all day.
Yes, I can.
Exactly. What you need is a double dose of Granny Smith's apple mash.
Whenever I'm sad, a hug from Angel Bunny always makes me feel better.
Really?
Really? Really?
Go on.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously? Angel Bunny of all things?
Oh.
Maybe it's just me. I find that nothing brightens my mood like a new awesome.
Really?
Thanks, Rarity. It's a great dress. For somebody who knows how to run a school. You didn't tell me this was a pity party. I would have brought ice cream. I appreciate you trying to make me feel better, but not everything can be fixed with dresses and cupcakes. What?
Whoa.
I just
Twilight.
need some time to be alone and think. Oh. I wondered how long you'd take to get tired of Pillow Fort pouting. Every pony's already tried to cheer me up. It won't work. Oh, I'm not gonna cheer you up. I'm gonna tell you what you did wrong. What? You gave up too easily. Hey, you made me a guidance counselor. That means tough love. Naysay was right. I failed. The school was a disaster. So was I when you met me. But you showed me that when you know in your heart something is right, you stand up for it. You did that for me. Why not for this? I can't go against the EEA. They're in charge of all the schools in Equestria. And you're in charge of all the friendship in Equestria. Why should you let some pony else stop you from doing your job? But the EEA rule doesn't
Get wrecked.
You can write your own rules because you're doing something new, something important.
Well, there's an interesting thing about
Why we're
this.
doing this is way
I'll
more
mention it
important than how
afterwards.
we're doing this, and we are doing this. Now that's the Twilight I know. How can I help? You already have.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Guess what? The School of Friendship is back in business. What? But why? Oh no.
Bad idea.
Do we still get to guess? No offense, Twilight, but teaching at that school was the most boring, horrible, awful thing ever.
Pretty sure she's gonna take offense to that.
No, Rainbow Dash is right. I owe you all an apology. I was so focused on doing things the EEA way, I didn't listen to any of you. I'm sorry. I promise this time we'll run the school like friends should. Together.
Maybe you should run it as an academy
Maybe
rather
after
than a
teach how
school.
little we want
It's
to
a
know
way of
the
getting
spirit
around the
of
loophole.
Confetti cannons for every creature!
Oh no. Oh god.
Whatever you need to teach the elements of harmony.
Well, in that case, we're behind you 100%, Twilight.
I give all the students party cannons. What could go
School
wrong?
is still unaccredited. And we don't have any students.
I'll take care of the first part. If you five can round up our class.
Totally. How? Rounding up the pony students ain't gonna be an issue, but
Creatures from the other kingdoms seem pretty upset with us. Nonsense. I'm certain we can win them over with our charming
Rarity,
style.
you're underestimating all of that. I'm sorry.
Cupcake Grandpa Prince Rutherford!
Black-pink pony here. Yak's mad at ponies.
Because you don't have to be mad anymore. We're reopening Twilight Sparkle School of Friendship, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
super better than before. We're ever so sorry about the misunderstanding. All creatures are of course welcome. We would be really happy if you sent your student back to class.
it won't be the same without it. We're open and ready to start teaching right
You see,
now.
this is gonna
So,
cause.
what are you waiting for? Get your student and let's go.
Not happening.
Thought so.
Do you need me to do the whole apology and explanation thing again? Okay.
Listen, Missy, it's not happening because
Our student is gone.
What?
Oh.
So they've all. I
Before.
bet they've grouped up.
Yeah.
It's our pony's fault.
You're pretty quick to blame them. What are you hiding, Yak?
Can we just focus on finding our lost students?
nice
goodbye to each other. They claim they ran away to stay together.
I can't believe it. They did learn friendship.
Twilight!
That's a great thing to tell the parents who
For God's
got
sake!
missing children.
Hiding them. If the niece of our queen is not found soon, I promise there will be retribution.
Yeah, the Night Dragons will burn every kingdom until we find which of you is hiding Smolder.
Yes, fight griffins and dragons!
The Changeling Empire can't afford an international incident. If any creature blames the changelings for this...
What are you up to, shapeshifter?
But we're friends. Find the students quickly, Twilight, or I fear our world will be at war.
God's sake!
Okay, let's review what we know.
Smolder, Ocellus, Silverstream, Yona, and Gallus disappeared together.
That's all you know, isn't it?
That's all we know.
They're probably just off hiding somewhere. Unless they used some kind of spell to disappear. Ooh, or went undercover. Maybe they were attacked by a ferocious shrimp. Nobody ever expects that. Shrimps can attack? Nope. That's why no pony expects it.
Just like the Spanish Inquisition.
What?
Whoa!
Hello?
Hi, Sandbar.
That's not Sandbar, is it?
No, I'm just,
That's not Sandbar, is it? It's that changeling.
We need to think like our students. If someone told us we would never see each other again, what would we do? Go someplace we could all hang out and eat lots and lots of cupcakes. What? Sandbar was friends with all of the missing students. And he just got plenty of cupcakes.
We've got a lead, boys.
Picking up a wagon load of apples. And I saw him in a shop buying pillows and blankets. He must be taking all that stuff to the other students. We gotta follow him.
Really?
This place is way cooler than I thought it'd be.
Even I'm impressed. What's it called again, Ocellus? The Castle of the Two Sisters. I remembered it from class. Princess Twilight's history of pre-equestrian friendships.
Ah, who knew? School was actually good for something.
Yona not really liked school, but Yona liked new friends. Smolder like breathing. Hey, you guys! Sandbar is back! Cupcakes are festive!
Oh wow, she.
thanks for the assist, Gallus.
I was saving the cupcakes.
Pillows! How nice! The castle is going to be so much more comfy and fun. Pillow fight! I just found stairs!
What?
And we care because...
Wait, there were stairs in the other place.
Awesome! We don't have anything like them underwater because, you know, no way to climb them.
Wait, they can still change into... Wait, they can change between both of them?
Yeah, I guess so.
Only my family back home could see it. I wish the other changelings could meet you all. You're not nearly as strange as the stories say. Gee, thanks. But yeah, hanging out with other creatures is actually not bad.
Not that I like it or anything.
What the hell is that?
Most.
Is that porcupine?
What is that thing?
Am I the only one who didn't sleep through Professor Fluttershy's Critters of Comfort and Conflict class? It's a puckwudgie.
Puckwudgie.
You can make friends with it.
Oh, oh.
What?
Oh.
What the hell?
Oops. Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, are you kidding me? things are vicious. They're like porcupines.
Jesus.
Do you know the way? I would say that's the opposite direction to where you flipping are at the moment. Seriously?
Brothers, we have found the queens.
Did Professor Fluttershy say anything about how to beat Hogwarts in her lecture? I'm sorry, I can't remember.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's not pillows, apples, or cupcakes.
Would a class have been about how to make friends with them?
Guys, they're getting really close.
You're not scared. You'll not have friends.
I'm just a hunch here.
Oh,
Just a.
oh.
Is that Professor Egghead?
Professor Egg. Well done, Spike. What?
What?
Rarity.
Rarity? What?
Don't hurt them. Just ask them to leave nicely.
What?
What?
No, that's a bad idea.
A second. Because the what?
Okay, at least they came with parachutes.
Not bad. For Pony. Wow, they're amazing.
I had no idea our teachers were actually cool.
I've been trying to tell you.
Did you see that? Rainbow Dash was like, and then whoa, the pumpkins went flying, and then the birds came in. Yeah, we all just lived it. That was pretty amazing, even by dragon.
That is just. But I swear to God, that looks like Scooter, who is a dragon.
Right?
Yeah.
It even sounds sort of like Scooter.
You're lucky we got here in time.
You know, this probably isn't the safest place for a camp out. Does that mean you're going to send us back to our homes? Not exactly. We have another option in mind.
We're listening.
It's pretty clear you've already started learning friendship without your teachers. But we'd like to show you even more. If you'd come back to school? Not much of a choice.
To be honest, we felt exactly the same way when Twilight told us she was reopening the school.
But this time, we guarantee it shall be different. Oh yeah! With class run my way, it'll be 220% cooler.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, for God's sake, stop forcing the beams, Hasbro!
Plus, all your nations won't go to war if you come back with us.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a very good.
What's happening?
Okay, yeah. Wait, what? What was this about war?
How the hell are you gonna get? You won't be.
Twilight, I was so relieved to get your letter.
As was Queen Noodle. Oh, we're just glad you're all right, Silver Stream.
Don't expect a welcome party from me, Sonny. It's time you got home.
I'm not leaving.
What?
I'm freaking back. What?
You don't understand this pony joke.
No, we're going back to school. How? You can't even get inside. School is back in session.
That's gonna piss off a few people.
Who dared remove my seal?
I did, Chancellor Naysay, and I respectfully ask you to step aside, or classes will start late.
Classes won't start at all. The EEA has spoken, and none shall pass.
None shall pass.
Yeah, have if yeah, say.
This is for the greater
The greater good.
It's disorganized, the teachers unqualified, and those dangerous and unpredictable.
How many references are we going to get to movies?
Ponies' lives in danger.
I'll show you unpredictable.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Let's just chill out.
Please. I'm sure Princess Twilight Sparkle has a good explanation for all of this.
I do. It's true that my School of Friendship is EEA unaccredited.
Look, she said it without doing the eye thing.
Then it is not a school.
It's not an EEA school. It's a friendship friendship school with its own rules. I should know. I wrote the book. These students reminded me that every friendship is special, so the way we teach it has to be just as unique. My school is going to do things differently.
Allowing all of these creatures to attend your school, changing the rules for them, it simply won't work.
I seem to recall something about Earth ponies, unicorns, and Pegasi doing something similar. Don't you?
I promise you, Chancellor, my school will help protect Equestria.
Or destroy it.
Why do I get a
School gonna be any different from last time.
This brand new school of friendship.
I'm
is
getting a sense that we may have the antagonist for the rest of the series.
With friendship ties that bind us.
Hold on, is it?
Wait, hang on a minute! Cider! In school!
That's fine, it's probably non-alcoholic.
Well, yeah, true.
It wasn't foaming at least.
There's a griffin in the garden, hippogriffs hang in the hall,
And the door will be open to all creatures great and small.
and the yak or two or three.
Singing brothers harmony.
There might have been a changeling,
But it kinda looks like me.
Wait,
The school of friendship is for all of us, a place where we belong, where we all learn to share and trust.
So I'm guessing like this series is going to focus on the school antics.
well, I suppose that would make sense actually. I mean, it's interesting.
Actually, do you think that that gang?
Yeah, they're going to be the next. Yeah, I was just about to say that at the end. I was going to say that I reckon that they're going to be in, season 5.
Yeah.
That
I mean, you've got your shy one. You've got your brash one.
well, it would make sense to have another element of harmony in season 5 that was based, not season 5, but in Generation 5, I wouldn't be surprised if it basically involves, those students. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah.
Because it would actually make sense, actually. Because I was thinking about a similar idea.
Actually.
Something along that lines before when they announced season. Well, not season. I keep on saying season. I mean, like Generation 5.
No, you know what? I've got it. I totally have it.
What?
So the changeling, that's the Fluttershy. The hippogriff, that's the Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
The hippogriff, that's the Rainbow Dash.
Stop singing! Smolder can stay!
Smolder is.
If dragons stay, yak stay.
I know you will make the changelings proud, Celeste.
Smolder, I think, is Applejack. I'm not sure what makes Una comparative to Rarity, apart from that she has a lot of hair that she likes to style.
What? You belong at home. Think I care if you've made friends? Please, Grandpa Gruff.
Oh my god!
Why, all right. Stop doing that.
Guess I make a pretty good guidance counselor, huh? Yes! Writing the rule book was the most fun ever! I can't wait to start working on the new lesson
okay.
plans. With some help from my friends.
You see, this is actually very interesting. I've got a few things to comment on this, actually. So basically, yeah, there is a certain thing to actually doing something and then once you know what you're actually doing, coming up with the rules afterwards, rather than just basing the rules on theory. There's a lot, you have to balance it, of course, but I can sort of see them going along with this, and it seems to be a bit against the whole bureaucratic process. So, because they were bureaucrats, no doubt about it, and no doubt about it, school, especially when I was at school, it was definitely not suited for each student. Yeah, I can see what they were trying to say with this whole thing. You know, so I mean, I pretty much said what I was saying before, but I wouldn't be surprised if those students become the Generation 5 main 6. I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like that's the route they're going towards. I can see that happening. It seems to fit quite well, and it would actually make things interesting as well, because it would, you know, I think it, yeah, I mean, I pretty much run out of things to say other than, you know, I think it was definitely one of the better season premieres that we've had for a while. So definitely better than the one with Flurry Heart, definitely better than the one that was like just 2 separate episodes. It could have put that in the middle of the flipping series and it probably wouldn't have mattered. You know, you couldn't really put these 2 episodes in the middle of the series and then not feel out of place. Those other ones at the beginning of last season you could have done. And so, what's your viewpoint on it?
Right, okay.
I thought I'll let them finish.
Fairy time! Okay, so, fairy time. So first of all, as I mentioned towards the end of the video series, I have a hunch that they're going to play a crucial role in this season, mainly because there was a lot of focus on them. I think it's going to be one of 2 things. Either they are going to inherit the power of the elements of harmony in some regard, which would, you know, it would make sense for them to hand them down eventually. Or secondly, they're going to play a crucial role in preventing some kind of interspecies war sort of thing by acting as kind of diplomats between the different species.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, what's going to happen is they're gonna do this school thing for a few episodes. They're gonna build these characters up, and then they're gonna go away for a bit. You know what they did with the Cutie Mark Crusaders? They introduced them, they got us to know who the Cutie Mark Crusaders were, and then they kind of left them to their own devices for a few episodes. Like, you'd occasionally see reference to them, but mostly you'd see the occasional episode aimed at them. I think they're going to do a very, very similar thing here, except I think they might be playing a different, well, obviously they're going to be playing
I think they're definitely going to be playing a different role, but what do you think about Naysayer? I think he's definitely going to be, he's probably going to be show up later on in the series. I can see that happening.
Probably.
I can see him being antagonist that reappears either at the end or throughout, or we saw, you know, like how we saw hints to the, you know, the original versions of the main 6 essentially, you know, like
he reminds me a lot of Snape, which
does.
Which made me laugh, because the first time we see him he's got his deep voice like this and he puts down this massive book. The first thing I could think of was turn to page 394.
To be fair, I can actually go and get some bigger books than that. But that book is nowhere near the size of some of the computer programming books I've seen.
Yeah, but still.
I mean, especially on artificial intelligence, I can tell you that now. Some of those books, they make that book look like a pamphlet.
But yeah, it's an interesting premise.
I'm exaggerating a little bit.
It is an interesting premise, and I'm kind of keen to see what they've got going on. I mean, it kind of makes sense that they need a new group of characters, because when you think about it, the Cutie Mark Crusaders story is pretty much over.
Oh yeah, that's the
main 6 story is pretty much over.
Yeah.
In terms of, you know, you can't really do much more with it. Most of the threats to Equestria have been
neutralised.
Yeah,
apart from Chrysalis.
Yeah. She's about the only sort of threat to Equestria, and maybe those 5 different species will be helping.
I don't think Chrysalis is going to be occurring in this season. If she does, well, to be fair, that may actually be a bigger reason for them actually doing it, because no one would expect it. But yeah. It doesn't really fit easily into what their narrative they're setting up there. I think.
Well, to be fair, we've barely seen that narrative yet, though.
Well,
at the moment, all we've seen is Twilight set up a school, and there's a small cluster of students in that school who have made friends, and they're all from all different sort of species. So I think that's just to get those characters introduced, and I think over the next few episodes, at least, we're going to start seeing the real story build up. And there might be like a hell of a story going on here.
I think this is going to be a interesting story because I kind of like the fact that they're using other species. I really do, because I think that makes it a lot more interesting, especially for someone like me who's a big fan of like the dragons, but mostly the changelings. I'm a real sucker for those for them, if I'm honest. But yeah, anyway, this has been going on long enough. Anyway, it's been going on long enough.
Yeah, we've talked this long.
If you've managed to make it to the end, well done.
Well done. Yeah. Well done if you managed to watch till the end.
And managed to put with all our references to PewDiePie for some reason.
I don't even know what I'm doing right now. But yeah, with that.
Do we ever?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Luckily, there's no cupboard nearby, or I'd be climbing in that while reeing endlessly. But anyway. As I say, that's enough talking from us. As usual, my name is Skybound.
Twilight Flex.
And we will see you next week, next episode. Goodbye.